Good morning, it's the 11th of April. It's about 7:45 a.m. and I'm on Undercliff Drive, which is in St Lawrence on the Isle of Wight, in the Isle of Wight Undercliff, kind of between Ventnor off to the east and St Catherine's Point and Knighton to the west. So just doing a bit of birding. This is a patch of woodland owned by Hampshire and Isle of Wight Wildlife Trust. This is a very quiet section of road now. The whole of Undercliff Drive is now very peaceful. It used to be very busy, but since the landslip took out a section of the road along that way to the west of here, all the traffic stopped apart from a few local cars and a few people driving up here because I don't realise it really is closed. But the signs really do mean it's closed when they say it's closed. It's a great birding walk along here though, because it's still fully open to the public, so you can drive along here and park up and then have a walk, and it's a great little birding route, birding trail. There's a dunnock, so this morning it's very murky, quite still, quite nice and pleasant walk. The woodpeckers going at each other down there. Yeah, so it's a bit drizzly. Well, it's not really drizzly, it's just murky. Rookery's very noisy. Doing some work on the road here, hence this sign. Oh, great spotted woodpecker. I won't say too much, I'll let the birds speak for themselves. Very cool. So there's the inner cliff face over there in the murk, you can't see it, but there's a long tall cliff face along the kind of northern edge of the Undercliff, and the sea is just down there, about 500 metres over there. So this very narrow shelf is very sheltered, but very, very sunny when the sun's out. So it's a very incredibly warm microclimate, one of the warmest places in the country. So I think Ventnor Botanic Gardens is warmer than Tresco Abbey Gardens. I know they're competing. But either way, the average temperature down here is incredibly warm. We've had a heck of a lot of rain in the last few months. Oh, here comes a car, one of the rarities. So yeah, you can drive along here, and there's a turning point at the end that was installed, but you can't get anywhere beyond unless you're walking or cycling. There's a little cycleway going through, so you can still get all the way to St Catherine's Point if you come along here. You can either do it as a walk, in which case it will take an hour or two, or you can cycle along, or you can jog if that's what you're into. But you just won't encounter very much traffic at all. So on the these days, a very rare occasion that I hear a cuckoo, it will be somewhere along here in spring. Lots and lots of blackcaps, firecrests, they're common along here. Well, not common, but they breed, they nest in the Undercliff, and you see them along here in summer on territory. Firecrests and lots of goldcrests. Oh, a bit breezy now, sorry about the sound quality. Car coming back. So the road is a bit unstable here, so there's going to be, well, there has been more kind of land slippage going on. As you can see by the cracks in the road and a very deep dip. So I've not heard of Chiffchaff yet. Did get willow warbler yesterday, ran along in Ventnor. Just too murky and grim for any new arrivals today, I think. So I'm not going to go beyond the end of the road just up here on this occasion. But yeah, do subscribe to the channel. Believe it or not, I went over 500 subscribers yesterday on this channel, which is superb. Lovely little house. So halfway to 1,000 subscribers, which is my target for now. If I get there, it means I get a small cut of the ad revenue that advertisers pay for putting adverts on my videos. Bless them. It's very drippy down here today. Yeah, if I had a bit more time, I'd probably have a walk down that way, but I need coffee. Always need coffee. Which reminds me, do read the description to this video, because you'll find a link to buymeacoffee.com. And should you wish to support my coffee drinking habit, there's your chance. But if not, just enjoy the video. You can just see down there the way maybe able to see it, the way the path is. Massive cracks in the path. That is a coastal path, and it's only just been redone. Like I say, there's been a bit of ground movement down here recently. And it is ongoing, which is very unfortunate. Oh, we're going to get into a slightly more breezy section down here, so I'm not going to go any further. This crack is getting a bit bigger. And just here, the road used to continue, but it all slipped away. So the Undercliff is Europe's largest urbanised rotational landslip, which basically means it's a load of debris, very loose debris, and the Victorians plonked a village and some towns on top of that debris, on top of the landslip. And so we now have, well, then it expanded, so now we have quite a big town called Ventnor, extending into St Lawrence, and another villagey town called Knighton, much of which is on unstable rotational landslip. And yeah, so you get ground movement, which causes damage. Sometimes it's worse, sometimes it's relatively stable, not too bad. But because I've had a very wet autumn winter, 2023-24 was a very wet autumn winter period, we've had a lot of movement, ground movement. Here's an example. This is a cycleway that was put in after this section of road collapsed. And you can see the cycleway is now slumping down. Right. Well, there's no migrants, no nightingale or cuckoo or anything else for that matter. Just lots and lots of resident birds singing away. The blackcaps winter in droves in the Undercliff. So I assume there's kind of a change around in spring where the wintering birds move on back into Europe, and the new recruits, or the ones that have wintered down south in Africa or whatever, they move back into the summer territories. Alright, that shall do. I'm going to go back for a coffee now, so enjoy the rest of your day. Do read the description, do subscribe to the channel if you so desire, and yeah, I'll see you on the next video. And thank you for those who have subscribed. It's getting me closer to the 1,000 mark, which is very nice. Well, I think you'll agree this is a very murky start to the day. It is the 11th of April, I think. About 8 AM. Just walking along Undercliff Drive in St Lawrence. Heading back to the car. Just walked along here to do a bit of bird watching. No migrants at all because these murky conditions aren't really ideal for migrating birds. But plenty of bird song.